Hello, everybody. Welcome to Eldridge Blast and Bayou. We have ourselves a new player. Say hello.
Hello, it is I.
Alright then, can you please describe your character?
Yes. So I've got a variant feral tiefling, fighter gunslinger.
Nice.
I don't know what the difference between a variant feral tiefling and a feral tiefling are, but oh well.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to ask, but what is their backstory?
Ah shit. Or crap. Uh, yes.
Don't worry, you can think of one later.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's alright.
I knew I forgot something.
So then, your character had just entered the region known as the Eldridge Blast and Bayou, or, for short, EB&B. Legendary Bayou. Very, very legendary. Whole lot of dark magic and stuff. You know, Eldritch Entity, Beyond Imagined sort of stuff.
Hmm.
The place is quite well known for it. Would there be any particular reason your character would be here?
Um, Most likely to find out if like if there is in fact actual dark magic here.
Well, you are following an old road, and so far, hold on, can you see magic, or do you have one of those like magic sensing amulets?
Uh, no.
All right then. So you're just walking down one of the many more regularly used roads. Just dirt, barely any plant life on it. So this one looks like it's been used quite a bit.
Mhm.
Just up front, you see a small town. Well, a sign to a town. Just one more mile until the next town. Do you go?
Of course.
All right then. You head to the town, and the place is well rustic. Let's say the name of the town is just Chomp, or maybe
All
Chum.
right.
The sign's a little messed up, so it's hard to tell if that's an M or a P.
Got it.
People seem to be living on the water, and more than a few craymen. Oh, by the way, craymen are essentially alligator people.
Okay.
You see some humans here and there, a goblin working, and but for the most part, it just needs to be craymen. Is there any particular spot you would like to go visit? There's three fishing
Um.
markets, a local tavern, and a sheriff's office.
Um. Do so. What time of day is it roughly?
I would say that it's about in our time, probably around 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Okay. Um. And you said there was a tavern, fishing markets, and then what else?
Three fishing markets, a tavern, and a local sheriff's office. Yes.
Okay. Um. I think I'll go to the sheriff's office.
All right then. You go to the sheriff's office, and the place looks worn down, run down. Definitely could use a dusting or two. There's you see a dude in a white and black striped suit with a ball and chain around his foot, playing cards with a person, most likely a deputy.
Hmm.
Would you like to say
Uh,
anything or do anything?
uh, upon seeing them, I'll go. Well then, you two are awfully friendly.
They seem very focused on the card game, but the deputy dude does look up as he slowly draws his card toward his chest. Yep, we yep, we called for a caravan to pick him up, but it's been about a week or two, so my best guess is the letter never arrives or they don't care enough. So, best thing to do in this boring town is just pass the time.
Hey, so he must have been here for a while then.
The crook looked up. His face pretty handsome, at least compared to others, but he does have a very prominent scar over his left eye, essentially going vertical. No, wait, no, horizontal. Yeah, horizontal. Always get those mixed up.
Okay.
Going horizontally, nearly. You actually see a clear visual scar on his eye, but it looks like it just grazed it. Around a month or so.
Hmm. Say, deputy, where's your sheriff?
He points inside, but I would be careful around his nap time, and you do not want to wake him up.
Ah, okay. Then I don't. What do you say? I play a hand.
Hmm. They both look up at you, and they both look up to you as the convict grabs a bucket, and scooches over, grabs a bucket, and plates it in spots. We're going small, $5 each.
Very well. I will sit down and place $5. Oh shit. Sorry.
They finish up their game quickly as they set a new thing of cards down. They divide
Alright,
it
what?
up, and they're playing. Let's go with Go Fish.
Alright.
It's a very prominent fishing town.
Hey.
All you really need to do is roll me a d20. No, wait, hold on.
um.
Wrong thing. Hmm. I would say roll a performance check to see how well you do.
Alright. I've never used this dice spot before. Roll them.
Oh no! Do not use dice. Do not use the dice spot. I had added that a long time ago since other ones had the dice spot, but it never really worked. Very lopsided. You get high rolls once, low rolls the second, and continue for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Just use real dice or computer dice. Either is
Ooh,
good.
okay. I will use real dice. Yeah. Sorry.
It's all right.
Uh, performance? Just a flat
Yeah,
D20.
performance.
I got a 15.
15. Just give me a second. Huh.
Hello.
All right. All right. The convict. All right. The convict quickly lost, but you and the sheriff, I think, are tied. I haven't played Goldfish. I haven't played Go Fish in a while, so I don't fully remember the rules.
Hmm.
Y'all, they shuffle the cards again and just put it between you and the deputy. Please roll me another performance check.
You got it. A 16.
And the deputy quickly lost a couple bad calls here and there, and well, oh wait, around 5 silver in total, I would say.
All right.
5 silver is just pushed over to you.
Well then, what do you say we double down?
When you say that, you hear a large groan from the sheriff's office. Uh-oh, he's awake. He quick the deputy quickly grabs a bucket, dumps all the cards in there, sets it down, and stands up by the door with a rifle. And the convict immediately go, goes over to his corner and ties himself up. Well, what looks to be ties himself up, and sits
Hmm.
down. Out comes a large crayman.
Like abnormally large?
Well, normally craymen would be about the size of a human, if a little taller here and there. Most of the time, they'd be 6 feet all the way up to 7 feet. But this sucker is 8 feet in total.
Damn.
He simply comes out with a yawn, looks around, looks at you, and then just says, "What do you want?"
Well, Sheriff, I was hoping I could find some work with you. I've had my fair share of dealing with particular kinds of folks.
Ugh, ain't got much around here. Most we got is this guy who tried to steal, well, what he thought was a bar of gold. Turns out it was just a yellow thing of honey. The convict groans a little. Uh, It's about as slow as molasses in winter here. But, uh, I guess you could help me with something. He toss he tosses you a small silver badge. Wait, scratch out, bronze badge.
Hmm.
While
Uh,
while my deputy here is currently watching old convict, and I'm, well, doing nothing. Make sure make sure that most people ain't bringing in too many fish. Ugh.
you
Just
got it, Cat.
just patrol the water's edge. Count how many they got and what they got, and as long as it doesn't exceed ex go past the limit, you should be good.
And what is the limit?
Depends if they're alive or dead. If they're alive, you toss them back in. If they're dead, just take them. Just take them and bring them back to me.
You got it. And I will head to the water's edge.
All right, you go to the water's edge, which in this case is on both sides, left and right, with houses built over them. You see plenty of craymen, little craymen, playing while their mothers tan on the uh, sun sun on the beach, and just a whole bunch of them. You do see three prominent ones do that are bringing in boats.
All right. I will.
Ah, hello there.
Give me name for a
Hello.
book.
Ah,
Name,
I
Constance. Glad you're here.
name, book, please. Give me title.
um Galabrax and his many sword. I don't know.
Nice try, Gardax.
Hey,
Unique book name, please.
Anyways, this is Constance.
Gargax, I need book name.
Book name?
Book name, yes.
Hold on. Name of what book?
Just any random title that you can think of. Original book title, go.
Original book title?
Yes.
There's the Golden Throne of Machu Picchu. Hold on. What are you going with? What genre is it?
Just give me any book title.
Okay, there's the Bloody Dagger, the axe, in the back. There's footprints in the. There's footprints in the fog. There's the the throne of arrows. There's the saber's tooth. Um, the lizard wizard.
Eh.
Gizzard the Wizard Lizard?
No idea.
Okay,
There's the
thank you.
plague's new form. Angry octopus.
Okay.
You want more?
Nope, that's good. Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay.
Not entirely sure what that was about. Anyways, there are two on the left. There's two on the right and one on the left. Which one do you go to first?
I will go to one of the ones on the right.
All right. They seem to be a good 20 feet apart from each other, and one is just stalking in, while another is getting close.
All right. I'll go to the one that's docked or docking.
All right. The Crayman looks pretty old. The Crayman. Oh,
Well, hello there. Lots of drags.
hey Seth. Hey Sapphire.
Hello.
Hello. It is Sapphire.
All right. Okay. So quick thing, Sapphire.
Eh?
After the last session, your character went off to go track only to find a group of people. They
Hang
with
on, sorry, I have to go take the dog out real quick.
oh sure,
Okay.
actually that's perfect timing. You head off. You go in the direction, but instead of finding a water skipper, you find a group of people. A decent group consisting of eight. Eight people
I start.
with
Keep going.
7 cages. One of them looks much bigger, well, at least slightly bigger than the others.
Alright.
You can't hear what they're talking about. Do you get closer?
I do get closer.
Alright. You get closer. Oh, by the way, can you roll me a stealth check?
Yes, I can. 17.
Alright, you successfully sneak closer and closer until you're right at the edge of their camp. You can hear they're talking about a score of some kind on how this is going to be a good one, and mostly talks about what they're going to do after they get rich.
I use a spell to hide myself. As I land closer to them. And I'm gonna make myself look like a somewhat small gnome. It's like, "Eh, hello, are you the Rangers?"
One of them, one of the men drinking from a bottle, turns around and says, "Hey, what you doing there, little buddy?"
I'm looking for the Rangers. I heard that there's a water skip nearby here, so I thought if I'd find some people, maybe they'd be the Rangers.
What a skipper. Well, oh well, better. What? A friend. I think I saw them at excuse me for 1 second.
The sound of loneliness smells amazing. Wonder how it feels about what I'm gonna do once I find out these people are probably not
I'm
the
back.
people. Hi. He's currently talking to somebody.
Got it. I hate this dog.
Hmm. So, just to
Yeah.
get a somewhat somewhat feel of your character, describe them in 4 words.
Gun wielding or tiefling with
Gun wielding tiefling wizard.
gun wielding tiefling fly.
Gun wielding tiefling
Oh
fly.
wait, winged gun wielding tiefling. There we go.
Winged gun wielding tiefling. Got it.
Now it's your turn.
Klepto drunk. Actually, no. Food klepto. Loyal familiar. They say all animals become crab. All human also become crab. Ancestor crustacean had it big long antenna is little tiny feet and a tail. Ancestor at mammal had tiny grippers, long tail, and a snarp mouth. The omnivore diet has changed us. We both have grippy hands like crabs. We both have legs that can walk in all directions, but not fast. We both have no tail. Conclusion: human will not become crab. Human already crab.
Interesting.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. Okay, so the drunk man continues. Yeah, we some they were camped here. Took a couple pot shots at him. They didn't know what was happening, so they bolted. After that, we played scam. Say,
Uh,
are you one of the dads that like to make little knickknacks and contraptions and such?
I wanted the Rangers, the people that kind of enforce the law and stuff.
Well, we're kind of the opposite. We we break the law. We don't really care what law it is. Murder, kidnapping, torture. Come on! Oh, 1 second.
Putting socks over your shoes and then
Yes.
walking in mud.
Socks and sandals.
It's shoe, sock, and then feet.
Ew.
Mm. Eh.
Sorry again. Anyways,
All good.
as it continues, robbery, just about any and all of it.
Like putting socks over your shoes and walking in mud just to spite the police, the fashion police.
I like you, little fella. Hey guys, as he waves the others over. Check out this funny gnome. He said a good joke. The others come on over and getting gawking at you, looking at you, asking questions here and there.
Mm, one question right back at you. What are those things in the cages?
You hear a voice from the back. Oh, little fella, you don't want to know. A man?
Listen, if you caged one of those centaur thingies just for the fun of it, at least give it some cud to chew on.
Centaurs? Ah, no. No, no, no. See, we may be criminals, but we're not psychopaths. We all remember what happened just 5 years ago. We all remember. Clear as day. And we ain't gonna touch any of them sentient monsters. One wrong step and we have another mob after us. We don't need 3 mobs.
Just
But
halfway through his talk, immediately started looking at the things in the crates, the cages.
So do you crawl over or do you use a spell?
I make my I'll walk over. Yeah, because I'm
Before,
still looking like a man.
while you're still doing that, he puts his foot in front of you and says, "Listen, little fella, you really don't want to look in there. And besides, what are you even doing out here?"
Well, I was looking for rangers because there's this whole well, you know how you guys is learned how not to go get for sentient things. These people are going after damn dragons, like dragon eggs, dragon people. They're just being complete dumbasses and just stealing anything they can, except humans, like normal humans, because apparently they're dumbasses.
Hmm.
But yeah, say,
He leans down to
I
you
could
and
tell you one their hideout. Which maybe you can steal a thing or two. They do have some expensive looking artifacts that do seem to be a little bit underguarded, if you know what I mean.
he gives a small
Maybe they
smile.
could use a new home in your luxurious cages.
He gives a small smile and says,
Maybe
"Sorry, go
they
ahead."
get you a pretty penny while they get them in trouble. All it needs a little bit of magic, a little bit of misdirection, and then boom, you're 100 pounds of gold heavier, and they're one freedom away to a jail cell.
You know,
And
I
you don't
like
really
you.
have to work that much.
I like you, little fella. But I do actually have a question for you.
All you have to do is like bribe a cop to let go of half the things, and then those half the things fall into your pocket. It's for like an eighth of the cost you would get them at market. You just triple the cost you would at market because they're so rare, and boom, got them.
Nice and all, but I did ask a question. One question, little fella. Where's your
But I'll
caster?
also only tell you this place if you let me see what's in the big crate. I'm really interested now. If it's horrors beyond my comprehension, I bet I can comprehend it.
Sure. But before I do have to ask one small, little bitty question. Would you mind?
So what do you say?
Hmm? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Well, now I can.
Oh, crap, sorry. After he gets done and says, "Alright, but as long as you answer one question."
What?
Where's your caster?
Huh? What you
Nice.
mean, caster? I'm
Oh,
a free
come.
man.
Weird. You ain't a man? Not even a gnome. I gotta say, finding a pseudo dragon out here, as he looks around up in the trees, is about as dangerous as you can get. Roaming bandits, outlaws, killers, monsters, each one ready to either gobble you up, rip you apart, or just sell you.
Listen, Linda, or whatever your name is. I haven't got it quite yet because you
Billy.
haven't given me the opportunity to, and I haven't given you my name, so it hasn't been a fair trade. But I do know one thing. If you see any sort of dragon's magic, you should walk away, as they're much more dangerous than a normal dragon.
Hmm. Yes, I know, but all I asked was a simple question. Where's your caster?
Are you a cop?
No, a cop. Oh, you're funny. You are funny. You know that? A cop. Help me. As he looks over to the others and just start laughing, the others either awkwardly laugh or just laugh with him. He leans over, showing you his full face, not shrouded by any shadow like before. His face looks rotten, yet healing. He looks like a zombie, and yet all the flesh that seems to be decayed is just stopped. It still looks dead, but it's no longer dying. One of his eyes is a ghostly white, while the other glows almost like the sun, a golden sun yellow. You
You
have a
know,
deal, little
mm,
fella.
Aloe, right, gestures to the full face here.
Oh
You know, it
yeah,
hurts really from
that.
skin.
I'm I'm sorry. Could you say that again?
You know, I think you need to put some aloe cream on your skin. It's supposed to really be really good, real moisturizing. You look like the living dead right now. Oh, but I know a good place where you can get it even cheaper if you just want to risking a little prick here and there, or if you want to get it yourself.
You see that most of the other gang members have backed off, while two like do this thing with their necks. They're essentially needing to shut up, and he just looks at you for a second, then just starts laughing like a madman. You're a funny one. You know that? You know what? I think I will take you up on your offer. That little thing sure sounds nice. Sounds
Okay.
very fruitful in my endeavors.
You got paper? Cause it's a lot of stuff.
Oh, no need. I can just call the rest of my gang, and we'll just grab them. But enough with that. He holds out his hand. Anyways, the name's Billy.
Well then, since you already seen through this, it's no use keeping it up. I let go of the disguise self and use my tail like a hand and shake it that way.
I gotta say, never thought a little something like you would make a deal like that. Oh, and
It's a
if
lot
you
of information.
oh, and I do want to fill my end of the bargain. Miss, and here it is. As he pulls off one of the blankets on the cages, revealing an Allosaurus. Oh wait, sorry. A huntress. Male, prominent scar over one of his eyes. He immediately gets up. You recognize him from just yesterday.
Oh my god. That ugly bastard was in the town I'm trying to get the Rangers to.
Huh.
Is he
So,
supposed to be dangerous?
oh, incredibly. This little fella have eaten so many. It gets closer, and the huntress snaps at him, trying to attack him through the bars, failing. Mm. Uh, Tell me, you would know a little trick that in that my people use?
Overwhelm their senses?
It's pretty simple. We find. Sorry about that. Anyways, where was yes, it's pretty simple. We There are two ways of doing this. We either A, find them as eggs. Hard, difficult, but far with the reward. When you train them with you, and train them right, they're as loyal as dogs, as lethal as can be. But they also don't have that wild side to them. While they still have it, it's far harder to get them out. However, these fellas, as he holds up his hand to the cage, mere inches while the beast still tries to break through, these are pure wild, trained by nature herself. She's so. What's the word?
Intriguing. Sorry, forgot to do the voice. Intriguing.
Yes, intriguing. She hurts them to make them stronger, and yet she still loves them. All we need to do is starve them for a little bit, not long. Just a couple days without food will do. Let a man bleed, let them get away, release them, and they're already on their way. They'll go ahead, find them, kill them, and we find them, and we capture them. Everyone just blames it on the dinosaurs. Oh wait. Everyone just blames it on these reptile things. So it's the perfect murder.
Okay. Well then, this huntress, as you call it, seems to be good killing machine. Doesn't seem to be immune to bullets.
No, no, but they're sneaky enough to where you don't need them. They'll kill you without even making a sound. They pounce, they jump, and they rip and tear with their claws and teeth. It's quite a beautiful sight. So, so beautiful. Like a painter, with only using the color red.
Neat. Anyway, you got pen and paper?
Sure. He walks over and grabs a couple pieces of paper and a pen and throws them to you.
Catches him, starts writing down everything, and after a couple minutes, gives him to the guy. Here you go, everything you need on this 3-coin stack signal, motherfuckers.
I
Take whatever
see.
you want, take whatever you need.
Hmm. Very interesting. Well, I do have another question for you. What jet? And he stops. He immediately gets up and starts looking around. He doesn't. He's looking up at the trees and looking around. He yells at everybody to get close, and all seven of them do.
Would I what?
No time. Get in now.
Immediately, he ducked down to the ground.
Say,
Thing.
didn't you say a monster was out? One of those dragons are out here?
A sand skipper?
No, a water skipper. Dang it! We move back over to Russ.
All right.
You you walk over to the crayman hauling in the fish. She seems young and says, "Oh, hey there. Got a fresh catch for you today. Fresh from the bayou. What you looking for?"
Actually, I'm here to check on whether your bounty is legal. As I kind of like just tap the badge.
Oh, I see. Old Lazybones over there hired you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. She gets on land and pour the basket out for a second. And she's right. Well, it's all legal.
Very well. Get on with your day.
She holds it back up and just walks off. The other one comes up, but as you question, do you walk over to him?
Yes.
Well, as you walk over, you see something tip over the canoe as one crayman drags another over to the shore. The other one seems to be coughing up water, as the first one that was on the boat seems to be checking it out, seeing it over and waving you over.
I will. I will start making my way to them. Are
Once,
they in the water?
no, they just got to the muddy shores.
Okay. And I will go to them.
Once you get close enough, the first crayman asks, "Hey, got any healing spells on you? Potion? Anything?"
I have a healing potion right here, and I'll take out one of my healing potions.
The, the first crayman reaches for it and takes it and then pours it down the second crayman's throat. Within a second, you can see the effects work. His breathing slow to normal as he coughs up a little bit of water, enough to fill a bottle or two. And says, "We have." He reaches down to feel the stump of a leg he now has. Uh, water skipper, water skipper's out there.
Oh, what?
The first crayman gets up and says, "Ah, crap." He runs over to a bell and starts hitting it hitting it with a one of those little metal things, warning
Mhm.
everybody to get in. And when you do that, the sheriff walks out very mad looking. He begins to walk over. You better get in too. You definitely don't be here for water skippers here. R-
Mm.
Remembering the injured man, he immediately goes back and picks him up against walking him to the house. Right before he
I
enters one, the sheriff confronts him and starts talking. You're just far enough away you can't hear. Do you walk closer and listen?
Yeah, I'll attempt to help them get the man inside.
The injured Crayman tells a story of him out from a small house in the middle of the bayou. Apparently, he was out fishing on one of the more scarce parts of the area when came across a group of rangers, essentially really good policemen to help patrol everything. After a second, a whole bunch of shots go off and they started running to make sure. Fortunately, the rangers weren't very accustomed to run through all this muck and water, so he had followed them to make sure they were okay. Fortunately, a water skipper ended up pouncing on them, killed killed three of the five, while the other two were able to get away. He almost got away. If you He almost got away, but the water skipper had seen him and was able to snatch his leg. Thankfully, he left a little mark on the water skipper too, a good old gator clamp to the mouth.
Can I try and recall what a water skipper is?
Sure. Roll me a history check.
History, I have a +1. At 20.
You are very well versed in you are very well versed in water skippers, whether it's from first-hand experience or learning from them in books, old tales that your mother or father or grandparents used to tell you. You know well. These creatures that were about, I would say, around 6, 7 feet tall or so, maybe around 8. Very, very strong, but also very fragile. Their main tactic is to hide up in big old trees, then jump down, snatch something, and with their giant webbed feet, run across the water. They have thin wings that they use to essentially glide across the water. They essentially run, jump to allow them to
Okay.
go across large bodies of water. They're dangerous because they can easily get away from large groups. They can easily snatch a member, get across a large piece of water, and just as easily kill them.
He's lucky he's alive.
The sheriff nods. If it's a, if it's a man eater, then we're gonna be in trouble. Most water skippers avoid sentient creatures, avoid them like the plague, actually. But if it's a man eater, ugh, boy.
Gotta put it down.
Let's put it down and more. Hunt it down and make sure. Well, actually, yeah, put it down. Say, you're not fluent in hunting these fellows, are you?
I know a thing or two about their habits.
Good. You're coming with me.
Alright.
He walks out of the house as the first crayman helps the second crayman into a bed. He walks over to the water's edge and gets in it, just showing his head and back, soaking his clothes in the process, leaving his boots at the shore, along with his hat. Get on my back.
Actually I can fly. And I'll point to the wings on my back.
Ugh, will that be better for both of us? He he quickly moves across the water. He quickly moves across the water and begins swimming in the direction that they said it was. It should be a town. It should be near a town known as Dust Bowl.
And this dust bowl is it abandoned?
He shakes his head. Nah, still people living in it. Mostly those that like the old ways, old dust and wind. So it's literally a town. It's literally a town with a natural barrier all around it, high walls. For some reason, wind always kicks up inside, blowing dust everywhere, like like those old towns that the elves and dwarves and humans started when they first settled the land. Mostly settled in deserts for some reason. After
Uh
after a good couple hours, y'all were able to get to the area when you hear a large scream. And Sapphire, as y'all begin head count, you realize that the drunk dude that you were talking to before gets up and is like, "Hey, what are y'all?" and immediately cut off as the water jumps down, grabs it by the head, and runs across one of those short little river things. You can hear an audible crack as his neck is snapped and the water skipper returns to the trees. Oh, crap, crap, crap. It's already getting dark and the sun's going down, so it definitely ain't helping. Russ, you see this, and what do you do?
oh okay. Uh do I see it where it goes up into the trees?
Yes. Well, sort of. It quickly hops into the trees and moves between them quickly, hopping from branch to branch.
Alright. I'm gonna try and take a shot at it with my hunting rifle.
Alright, then roll to hit.
Alright. Plus 10. 12.
Hey. You miss as the leaves falling quickly stop, almost like it just froze in place.
Um, I'm going to uh, try and I don't know how to word this. I'm gonna try and see if I can pick it out amongst the leaves.
Alright, then roll me a perception check.
All right. I got a plus 4. Ooh. Let's see, 11.
You can't tell.
Alright. I'll tell the sheriff. Sheriff, I'm going in.
No, boy. Stay right there. Just give me a sec. As he, s- as he quickly, as he swiftly goes over to the group, opens his mouth and says, "Hey, everyone okay?" The Billy nods his head. "Yeah, we lost one, but so far we're good." Sapphire, do you say anything?
I just slowly look around, wondering what the hell just happened.
It's not safe.
Oh, also my character's a she. Sorry.
Ah,
Voice.
alright. Alright then.
Can't believe you misgendered my character.
Um.
Nice, bro.
Uh,
Are y'all,
so, the fuck just happened?
a man-eater water skipper. Y'all got a, y'all got a little thing y'all can crawl into? Like a caravan, small hut, latrine, outhouse?
I flew over here.
What about the rest of y'all? The rest of them shake their head. Dang it. Dust Bowl is
Well, I
Dust Bowl isn't that far from here. They can probably they can probably make it if they bolt.
Um. Also, while they're talking, I'm kind of just scanning the trees.
Alright, can you make me another perception check?
Oh, 12.
I'm gonna also make a perception check, and I have advantage because I'm a fucking snow dragon. 14. So that will be 17.
Russ, you do not see it, but Sapphire, you do. As you see a shadow, thanks to the moonlight just above you, of a water skipper ready to pounce, literally getting ready to jump down.
I immediately use Frostbite to try and ward it away, in making a small 15-foot cone of just magical frost appearing.
When you do
In
that,
the direction.
the creature immediately reels back, feeling the cold and run away for a second. The sheriff sees this, immediately gets up out of the water, say, "Go, go!" As Billy and the rest of them start running. Do you run as well?
Fuck no. This poor guy's in the water. He's gonna fucking die if I don't do shit.
Oh, I forgot to mention. The sheriff is an 8 feet tall Kramen.
He's still probably gonna fucking die if I don't do shit. This little 2-foot fucker has magic. I'm gonna do shit. It's like,
All right then. All right, everyone. Rolling. Everyone who would like to roll initiative.
All right.
fuck yeah,
Ooh.
initiative.
A 6.
Fuck no, initiative. That's a 3. Natural 1.
All right, just place it in D&D combat.
Do 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 do. Good morning. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Good morning. Do, 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 do. Oh, I feel like it's gotta go first. It's gotta go first.
Surely it can't roll worse than us, right?
I got a natural 1. The sheriff and I share the same initiative.
I got a 2, so I'm not much better.
You got a +4?
Yeah.
God dang! That's
Got
like
that. I got
good.
19 dex, my boy.
Yeah, no, I don't have that. I only have 15. I'm using the base pseudo dragon stats. Plus whatever I add to it is whenever I level up. I ain't never choosing fucking attributes. I'm always choosing the good shit.
21.
Hold on, just
As I
open.
said, it's prob it's it's prob mm, that's not good. We don't even know what that is. That's not the water skipper. That's scarier.
Little do we know there's another water skipper.
Oh my god. Yeah, I knew the water skipper was gonna go first. Jesus Christ. That's 23 for the water skipper, by the way, for people that are listening in.
Yeah.
Yep,
Let's
old Sapphire here got 3, same as the sheriff, and Russ here got a 6.
So it'll be water skipper, whoever the fuck is question marks, Russ, then me and the sheriff at the same time.
That is a
Oh, Gargax.
yes.
What is the name of the channel you're uploading these on?
Oh, yes. It's called Homebrew Hunts.
Thank you very much, because I would actually like to watch these.
Alright. Russ. Does a 21 hit?
Yeah. Yes.
Alright. The water skipper is going to jump on top of you, flinging you down to the ground and doing 2 points of bludgeoning damage. Along with biting you, or trying to bite your head area, for 6 points of damage.
So how much total?
That would be 8.
8?
Yes, 8 points of damage in total.
Alright, thank you. Migrant. Hey, stop freaking walking through all the wires.
Alright, that is the end of the water skipper's turn. And the mysterious figure is going to skip his turn.
Mm.
Okay, Russ.
Uh, is the water skipper in melee range with me?
Oh, yes, very much so. The water skipper is continuously biting or trying to bite your head area if you do have protection there, like a helmet or something.
No.
Alright, well, the water skipper is currently biting your head.
Alright, I'm going to pull out my scimitar, Old Daisy. I'm going to try and stab it a few times.
Alright, then roll to hit, and with advantage because it is literally attached to you currently with teeth.
Alright. Plus 8, 18.
That hits.
Alright, 1d6 plus 5. 8. 8 damage for that first one. Rolling my second attack. That's a 26.
Yes, that hits.
Alright, another d5 6. That's an 11, so 19 points total.
Alright. You pull your scimitar and strike the beast twice as it lets go and backs off a little bit. Sapphire, it's your turn.
Are they within 15 feet of me?
They are.
I'm gonna fly so that I'm 15 feet above it directly, and I'm just gonna breathe down cold of cold on it.
Alright, Dad. Please roll to hit.
Thank you. That will be 15 plus had it right here. He sucks. Plus 2. 17.
17.
Awesome.
Alright, then that hits. And what does that one do again?
That's 6 and it slows it.
Alright, just slow, or does it also do frost damage?
Well, it does frost damage. It's 2d6 frost damage. So it is 8 frost damage. And oh, sorry, I was not supposed to roll it. It was supposed to roll a Constitution. So if it fails, it'll get 8.
13.
13.
Yes.
It succeeds at taking the damage.
Alright, I'm back.
Yellow?
Alright.
Alright, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright then. The water skipper then hides with a dirty 20. With a dirty 20. It attempts to hide in the trees.
I'm gonna break its fucking knees.
It's in the trees!
Okay. Okay.
Alright then. Alright, then it will skip the rest of its turn. And that is when Billy comes in. With an
Fuck yeah, Billy.
Billy, using a special rifle, strikes and hits the water skipper just while it's in the trees, doing 12 points of damage from a large explosive rifle.
Grizzly! Grizzly.
Alright then, Russ, the creature is down on the ground. What is there anything you would like to do?
Like, is it out of the fight?
No, it is still awake. It just literally got knocked out of the trees and fell to the ground. It is also at a
Okay.
disadvantage because it is laying on the ground.
Oh, it's prone.
Oh yeah, that's it. Prone.
Alright,
Melee attacks are
yeah,
advantage.
yes, I know. I'm gonna go up to it and try and stab it.
Alright, then roll to hit.
What is it? Plus 8. That's a 24.
That hits.
Alright, 1d5. Ooh, 6 damage. Second attack, that's 26.
That hits.
11 damage.
Alright.
And then I would, or no, I'll save that.
Alright, Sapphire,
That'll be
your
my
turn.
turn.
Unless it's still their turn, like bonus action or anything.
Oh yeah, I always forget about that. Are you gonna do any more bonus actions or anything?
No.
Okay, my turn. I'm gonna quickly fly over, and while flanking it, so it gives me double advantage. I'm gonna stab it. I'm gonna sting it. Okay.
Alright then, roll to hit.
That was fucked. Okay, the second one was awful. Thank God the first one's at least mid. Okay, that'll be a 14.
That misses.
Fuck, I got 2 2s in a row and a 10.
Alright then, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Alright then, as you get done with that, the water skipper attempts to flee, running across the water. Only for the sheriff to do the crocodile thing and lunge up from water,
It's just one
grabbing
way.
its neck and performing a death roll.
Well,
Okay.
as it tried to run away, we both have opportunity attacks.
Oh, would you like to?
Yes.
Yes, please. I'll
Alright
let
then.
him go first. Oh, her go first.
Let's see. That is a 20. 14 plus 8. That's 22.
22 hits.
Alright. That's 10. 10 damage. Grizzly, stop barking.
Alright. Sapphire, are you attacking?
I'm gonna sting it again.
Alright then, roll to hit.
That'll be a 17.
That misses.
She misses?
Damn.
That's a +2. Oh wait, no, that's +2. 19. Sorry, I thought of the spell.
Oh, yeah, that
15
hits.
plus 4. Stings are easier to hit than my spells. Good to know. Can it have a Constitution save? As I roll a d4. Con.
17.
Okay, so it doesn't become poisoned, but it did take 3 piercing damage.
Alright, so after you stung it, it attempts to run across the water, only for the sheriff to surprise attack it, striking at its throat and performing a death roll with it, literally tearing it apart in the water. Eventually you just see the body float up, and the sheriff walking out with what remains of a water skipper neck in his mouth. He drops it, walks on over, and says, everyone in one piece."
For the most part. With them kind of just like rubbing the bite wound.
Mm. We should get that looked at.
I'm not
Even
gonna
if
turn into one of them, am I?
no, they ain't no beast. But crap around here, but with everything around here, even a small nick can get infected.
I will down my last healing potion.
All right then. As a celebration, of a man-eater getting killed, as he holds up the head, I say we head back to our town to have a fish fry.
That sounds wonderful.
You two coming? As he looks at
Yeah.
Sapphire and Billy. Billy nods his head, saying how his gang would love it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh yeah.
Hmm?
I never gave you this a name of what I choose to be called.
Oh yeah.
Uh, Call me Sophie. I mean, sorry, that's a different person. Call me Sapphire.
Billy nods his head, and the sheriff tips his hat. All right then, Sapphire. Let's let's head on over to my small town. Just just past this old town called Chum.
I'm gonna stay nearby in case there's any rangers. I'll catch you soon. I can sniff you out.
I'm afraid ain't no ranges here. That's actually one of the reasons we came here. The Kramen got attacked was able to get to our town and get saved by a citizen. He said after he said that the Rangers got spooked off by by a couple shots. He had followed them to make sure they were all right. Fortunately, a water skipper got to three of them, so the other two bolted to the nearest town. Water skipper didn't go after them, so the good chance they're still alive. Bad news, the water skipper went after the Kramen. Good news, he's alive.
Oh, I don't think I've introduced myself. I'm Kate Shannon.
Both both of them, the sheriff looks at you and simply and tips his hat, saying, "Wish I never did. You can just call me sheriff. Everyone else does, so it's good." Billy nods his head, and y'all can call me Billy.
Nice to meet you, Billy.
Nice to meet you. Anyways, nice to meet you. Anyways, so then, shall we head to that fish? Shall we head to that fish fry?
Oh boy. I say let's do it.
The other Billy gets everyone to go with them, and everybody, including the rest of the members of his gang, head on off the to Old Chum. The fish fry was great. Everyone brought their own catches. Each one fried a little bit differently. Some with breadcrumbs, some with different type of breadcrumbs, some just fried in oil. It was all just one big old fried fish fest. Quite good. While Billy didn't eat anything, old Sheriff sure did. He probably gulped down. Well, you're not.
you're not even sure how many fishes you go down. Both of y'all are pretty sure he could win in any eating competition. The rest of the Craven are very happy with all the meals. Although more than a couple of them do look a bit odd when y'all eat, mostly because they tear off chunks and eat it whole instead of chewing. But as the sun but as the sun finally sets on this beautiful night, as a party begins as a man eater is dead, the sheriff polishing this water skipper skull, the game ends. The,
Short but sweet.
yeah, yeah, I can't really do. Right, I'm kind of hoping that Roth shows next session since I kind of need him for that one. But if he doesn't, we could probably do a cool one shot.
Hey, so how do you like my character so far? Russ?
Yeah, I like the concept. Very nice.
Yeah.
A pseudo dragon.
So you know the weirdest part? He's he's technically a
What?
familiar. Not even an he doesn't even have a player sheet. He has a familiar sheet. Really playing to the role. Really cool.
Because I have to limit myself, otherwise I'm just gonna break the game. I
Yeah.
cannot be anything, otherwise I'm gonna break it. If I choose any martial fighter, I'm gonna break it, because I have once accidentally created a barbarian that can't use magic, and at level 10, their health was 150.
That's
He's
about
quite regular
pretty.
with breaking stuff. It's actually pretty fun.
Yeah, but I don't want to break it too much this time around. In fact, it's even though I have full access to the full spell rest of my caster, I cannot actually use their spells out of fear that they will not be able to re-up their spells because of what they are. They can't gain magic naturally through this world. So
Well,
I'm down to at-will spells that don't use a spell slot and cantrips.
all right
Hmm.
then. Well, for everyone listening, I hope y'all have a great night, a great day, or a great whatever. I'll see everyone next week.